We're on the 21st day of Spooky Month, and today's prompt is Blast. We're letting this one off with a bang. When I saw the prompt Blast, my mind immediately went to a lonely old mineshaft where a lone prospector sets up a few sticks of dynamite in a freshly excavated hole, ready to expand the mineshaft and see what treasures lie beyond. But of course, as this is a Halloween series, we couldn't just have any old prospector. He's missing a few things, like organs or skin. And our bony boy here has his fingers stuck in his non-existent ears as he waits for the dynamite to go off. His pickaxe lies next to him, propped up against the rock he's hiding behind, and another one lies just a few feet away, suggesting our prospector here might have a partner working with him. Perhaps he's sticking further back. He hasn't exactly left a lot of space between himself and the dynamite. If he's not careful, his buddy will have to spend the next few hours putting him back together. Perhaps this is the kind of thing the Minecraft skeletons get up to when they're not trying to pierce you full of holes. Maybe they're past miners who aren't willing to give up the mines they died within, and now dedicate their afterlives to guarding them. Though our prospector is dressed a little differently. And by that I mean he's dressed at all, wearing traditional prospector gear. I'm using the usual gradient effect to paint in the dingy mineshaft. Our skeleton ought to be careful though, as there aren't any supports put up in his section of the tunnel yet. That dynamite could trigger a massive landslide. The facial expression was a little tricky for this one. If I had been painting a regular flesh and blood prospector, I would have gone with his eyes squeezed tight shut. But even with the liberties you can take with a cartoon skeleton's brow to give him a squinting expression, it's not really possible, or at least not in any way I could think of, to have him give the impression that his eyes are shut. I didn't think just completely shutting the eye sockets would look quite right. And in any case, I think the squint works reasonably well here. Though, honestly, perhaps I could have done better with the perspective, as it's not suggesting quite as much distance as I was hoping for. But that's something I'll continue to practice. Perhaps I could have done with a few more rocks and other details to give a sense of scale. I'll give that a go next time I attempt something like this. Anyway, with that, it looks like we're done. I have a Discord for folks to chat and share their art, and I have a Ko-Fi if you'd like to support what I do. And if you're looking for more art, the YouTube algorithm thinks you might like this video. Check it out and see what you think. Catch you in the next one!